We want democracy to survive for all generations to come, not to become the insolvent phantom of tomorrow.
Insolvent generally refers to money. It's when somebody doesn't have enough money to keep going, or a company doesn't have enough money to keep going. So companies always try to stay solvent as best they can so they don't go bankrupt. If they're insolvent, it largely means they declare bankruptcy, they go out of business, or they have to sell to another company. Similarly, a person can be insolvent as well, which a lot of people are if they don't have jobs and they've got a lot of expenses, so they don't want to become insolvent. When the company lost their major client, they became insolvent and had to declare bankruptcy. Some people think if the U.S. does not reduce our deficit, that we will become insolvent as a country.
We want democracy to survive for all generations to come, not to become the insolvent phantom of tomorrow.
Phantom is similar to a ghost, but the assumption with a ghost is that it's real, or like a real person at some point. A phantom doesn't have to be real, or a phantom can be completely imaginary. A phantom is like a ghost or an apparition. It's something that people imagine to be true, but it really is not true.
There's a famous opera and also
Phantom of the Opera. Right. Phantom can also refer to somebody who is around, but for some reason you don't see the person. When people lose a limb, oftentimes they imagine that they still have the limb even though it's gone, and it's called a phantom limb. Similarly, people will oftentimes experience pain, but there won't be any identifiable source. And in some cases, they're imagining the pain. In some cases, they're imagining pain that doesn't exist. It's all in their minds. So that would be phantom pain. Since the boss started working from home, he has become almost like a phantom at the office. His presence is there, but he's somewhere else. One of the students in class doesn't show up very often, so he earned the nickname the Phantom Student. It's more of a surprise when he shows up to class than when he doesn't.
May we be ever unswerving in devotion to principle, confident but humble with power, diligent in pursuit of the nation's great goals.
Unswerving means to not change direction. For example, if you swerve a car, it means you turn the car quickly.
so you can swerve your car maybe on a slippery road and lose control, right? So if you do not swerve or unswerving, that means
you go straight. Yeah.
You go straight. So in this case, you are stable on your course. So they say unswerving in devotion. So you are unceasing in devotion.
Unceasing, very loyal. Unswerving in this sense means to stick to a purpose and not change your direction very readily.
So you can say that someone is very unswerving in his or her determination to get a degree or get diploma and have a better life, right?
Exactly. The young woman's devotion to becoming a doctor was unswerving. she did everything she could to make sure that she got her medical degree. Many people have unswerving loyalty to Obama. Even when he makes mistakes, they're still very loyal to him.
That's all for today. Tom Taylor is an ESL tutor. He teaches English in the United States and outside, all over the world using Skype. He can be reached at his website, which is
ESL-fullsteamahead.com.
click on this link and check out his website and email with questions. Thank you, Tom, and I'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.